Corinthians 3. Let's see something very powerful. 1 Corinthians 3, we read verse 9. What time is it? 10:27. 1 Corinthians 3, we read verse 9. When you found that, say amen. Amen. Now I want you to read very, very carefully and look at what you're reading. Let the words speak to you. Are you ready? Read for me. For we are laborers together with God. Stop. That's all I need. We are laborers together with God. What do you call that? A partnership. Is anyone present studying economics? Political science? All right. Medicine? Anyone studying anything? Okay, what are you studying? Chemical engineering. All right. What are you studying, my good brother? Bioscience. All right. What's the largest chemical company in Australia? Who? Well, all right. Rio Tinto? Rio Tinto. Tinto, Rio Tinto. All right. You're in chemical engineering. Here comes the CEO of Rio Tinto and offers you a 6-month internship. All expenses paid. Chemical engineering. #1 company in Australia, #1 Southeast Asia, #1 in the world. How would you feel? You don't have to work on Sabbath. There's a company car. Excited. I have an internship. When I'm finished, any other company will want me. Biosciences. Who's the chief medical officer in Australia? Well, let's call him Dr. Spock. Okay. And he comes to you and he says, yes, live long and prosper. And he comes to you and he tells you, my young brother, he says, listen, I want you to shadow me and follow me for 6 months as I take care of the national health of the nation. And you just tell your parents, Mom, Dad, you know what happened? I have an internship with Dr. Spock. And he's giving me an office right outside of his. And before anyone see him, they must see me. Someone is doing political science in the United States and is offered a 6-month internship with the Speaker of the House or the President. You're in international relations. You're offered a 1-year internship at the United Nations to shadow the Secretary General. And you run around telling everybody. Now here comes God. Here comes God and offers you not a 6-month internship, a lifetime internship with him. And no one sees the value. Not Gabriel, God. We are laborers together with God. This is no symbolic statement. This is literal. God wants to work with us. Not 6 months, not 9, not 18 months. And eternity begins now and extends into the life to come. We are laborers together with God. But in order for that to work, we must remember Amos chapter 3, verse 3. Let's go there quickly. Our subject, how to run a business. Amos 3, verse 3. Do you have Amos 3, verse 3? All right, one of the minor prophets. Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos. What chapter? What verse? Now, we just said that we are laborers together with God for that to work. Now, read the first part of Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Now, that's a business partnership. If one partner wants to go this way, the other one that way, it will collapse. They must walk together. And for this business partnership to work with God, we must walk together. Now, since God doesn't change, and he need not change because he's perfect, we have to change. You see, if I'm over to the right and God is to the left, in order to walk together, one of us must move. And it cannot be God. And so while we're laborers together with God, the essence of that is we must walk together. And for me to walk together with God, I must walk the way God walks. I must walk according to God's principles and not impose mine on him, as we so often do. Won't you consider entering into a business partnership with God with your life as the commodity? You will never regret it. Your mistakes will be reduced to a minimum that does not even deserve consideration. Your rewards will be beyond computation. Your life will inspire others. Give your life to God as a commodity that he and you manage by his principles. Your love life will fall into place. Your health life will fall into place. Your business life will fall into place. Your family life will be strengthened. Every aspect of your existence will be a blessing if you and God run it with God as the senior partner, giving the directions and you following them by faith because you trust him. Well, he runs the whole universe. Why can't he run my life? And so this morning, I ask God to take my life, run it, and give me the wisdom, the common sense to follow his directions, so that it may be said of me, as it was said of Joseph, and the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a prosperous man. That it might be said of me, as it was said of Daniel, and now God had brought Daniel into favor and tender love with the prince of the eunuchs. That it might be said of me, as Jesus said, he that hath sent me is with me. The Father hath not left me alone, for I do always those things that please him. Give your life to God as a commodity, as a business that God runs with you as his assistant. How many will say, Father, take charge of my life, run it with me as your junior partner? Can I see your right hand? Do you mean that?